Hi and welcome to the Mathemagic channel. Today we're going to look at how to divide a number by 13, which is super hard. So let's do bus stop method. This is level 3. So if you haven't done level 1 and level 2, I would encourage you to do that first. But here's a little trick to do harder ones, especially with like 2-digit numbers and things like that. So 13 has got to be one of the most awkward numbers to work with, and instead of pulling your hairs out and feeling a little bit stressed out about this, which by the way looks pretty hard and could take a good 10 minutes, I would encourage you to do this, which is write all the multiples of 13 down, and that doesn't take anything but a second. So if you go 13 and then 26 and then 39, and then the next one's going to be 52, and then you have 5 13s, which is 65, and then you have 78, and then you have 91, and then you have 104, and if you add another 13 to that, you get 117, and you can stop at 130, and you can make a note for yourself that 65 is 13 times 5. Remember, you can always divide a number by 2 to figure out how to multiply it by 5. So 13 times 5 is 65. 13 divided by 2 is 6.5, so 13 times 5 is 65. And that's going to be a useful number to work from if you want to know if a number is like 5 times 13, it'll be 65. If it's 6 times 13, it's 78. If it's 4 times 13, it's 52. So it's always good to have like a marker there. And so we're going to use the bus stop method the same way that we did before. 13 goes into 12. Well, it doesn't go, so we don't need to write the 0. 13 goes into 123. Well, it goes 9 times because you see the 117 is the best number you can get here. So we're going to say 9 times 13 and we're going to get 117. And we can do 123 minus 117, which is just a 6. And so that's okay. And then we drop the 4 down. So 64. Now remember, 13 times 5 is 65, but that's a little bit too big. So we're going to go 13 times 4, which is 52. So we're going to put a 4 here. And I'm going to go 52, and then 64 minus 52, that's just a 12. And so I dropped the 4 last time, and now I can drop the 5 down. So 130 would be 10 times 13, but it's 125. So again, I can use 117, which is 9 13. So I'm going to go 9 again. And so I'm going to go minus 117. And 125 minus 117, that's just 8. So that's good. And I just dropped the 5 down. So now I guess I dropped the 6 down. Okay, 86. Well, which one's closest? I guess 78 is good, right? So 78 is 6 13s. So I'm going to go 6 and minus 78. And 86 minus 78 is 8. And I dropped the 7 down. So I can go 87. So 87 is smaller than 91, so I guess 78 is again the right number. So we're going to go 6 13s, which is 78. So 6 13s is good. So 87 minus 78, and that's going to give us a 9. And I'm kind of running out of space here, but we're pretty much done with this. So you could say it's 94966, remainder 9. Like if you finish the question here and you went 94966 remainder 9, that would be great. That's fine. This is an acceptable answer. However, you can also go into the decimals. And so just to illustrate what going into the decimals looks like, you can't drop any more numbers down. Like 7 is the actual last number. So the way that you can go further is to put a dot in your division here and to drop a 0 down. So if you wanted to drop a 0 down, you'd have 90. And then you can say, again, we have 78 because 91 is a little bit too big. So it'll be 0.6. And if we do 90 minus 78, we're going to get a 12. And you could keep going. And so for 12, you drop another 0 down, which would be 120. And probably you use 117. 117 would be a 9. And so we could go ahead and say that there's a 9 here. I would say 2 decimal points is way good enough. And so this is how you do the bus stop method for a harder number like 13. So the idea is this, right? Write all the multiples of 13 out on the right hand side on your scrap paper so that you don't stress out about finding them. It's faster. It's going to be more effective. Like you won't make as many mistakes. It'll be more accurate. And also your stress levels are going to go way down. And also you'll get used to writing multiples of numbers down where maybe later on you'll just know the 6 13s is 78 and you won't have to do this anymore. So it's quite interesting because when you get a whole page with lots and lots of divisions on it, and let's be honest, that's what happens when you're learning division, you get like a whole page full of divisions. It's super stressful. But I hope this is helpful and allows you to not run away from the page and be super scared when you have to do it. Thank you for watching the Mathemagic channel. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel so we can bring you more math videos and math content to help you at school with mathematics. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.